Good afternoon, evening, whatever it is on your side of the world. Welcome to the Untitled Goose Game 2020 any% Glitchless tournament here on SpeedGaming. My name is Recolt and I will be
co-commentating with me. Hello, I'm someone.
Hello. Hello, someone. Are you ready for it?
Yes, I am. What about yourself?
I say yes.
You say
Okay.
yes. Well, let's hope the runners will be ready soon as well.
I mean, they're pretty much ready. So on the left side, we have who has been here like from the beginning. Briguy is a speedrunner in most 3D Marios. Got a pretty alright time in Mario Odyssey. And Celeste. And a world record holder in Disney's Tangled. That's also important to note.
Oh, very
On the right
important.
side, we got Disdonn. Sorry for cutting you off. On the right side, we have Disdonn. He has some times in The Sims 4, but he's mostly known for Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. And he got a world record in Toe Jam and Earl. So that's really important.
Right, you did some background research.
No, I guess speedrun.com open right now. Okay, we should probably just do a countdown real quick.
Yeah, or did both say they're ready?
They are.
Right then.
So I've given the introduction.
We should see them starting soon. And
Yes. Okay, 3,
also,
2, 1. Hopefully honk.
hopefully. I just realized I should probably open the stream chat.
Ah, yes.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Oh, there they go.
Oh, there we go.
And we've honked and we're going. So this is any% glitchless, which means that we have to go all the way to the final area by doing tasks in the areas without using any glitches. And you might think, hey, the things they're doing right now, going through this fence, that is a glitch. It's actually not. The community decided it's not a glitch. It's just, you're signing yourself up.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It only looks kind of weird, but trust me,
Yeah.
that's no glitch. Anyway,
So
they got to the gardens.
Yeah, the first thing that you saw was them opening up the water hose. If you have some really good luck on your side, you can already wet the groundskeeper.
You can wet the groundskeeper. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, you can make them wet.
Yep.
Unfortunately, neither of them had any good RNG, but even though Briguy had a small lead, this one had the better RNG, which got the groundskeeper closer. So they were similar, but Briguy actually missed making him wet.
And it's time for the rake. Disdonn will be going past the groundskeeper with... Well, the groundskeeper noticed that the rake is missing, but it shouldn't lose him too much time, because the rake's position is right next to the sunhead, regardless. And that should give him the final task for the back gardens? Or, no, wait, the normal gardens. I messed
Gardens,
up.
yeah.
Names. Yeah, gardens.
So really important is that this whole game is all about priorities, tasks, RNG, and all that jazz.
That is if you play glitchless. Let's keep that in mind.
Well, every category does not any%, okay?
Yeah, fair enough.
And some meme categories. We actually got some category extensions recently.
Yeah, we got a whole new board. Go submit runs, y'all.
And category ideas.
Yeah, category IDs would be good.
So you can see Disdonn actually taking up the shovel from one area all the way to the other, which is not necessary, but it definitely helps a little bit with optimizing. Yeah, it's just faster.
Wait. Why is he's searching for the... Huh, that was interesting.
What are you talking about?
Well, the groundskeeper just got the bubble, thought bubble, for the trowel after he had it in his hand already, as if it didn't know where it was. Kind of interesting, because
Oh.
he already picked it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Briguy has a little bit of bad luck. Oh no, that wasn't bad luck. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I was kind of confused. I thought maybe the groundskeeper's gonna walk away, but for some reason he still bought it in the end, so that saves Disdonn a lot of trouble. Anyway, Disdonn has a slight advantage, I think.
You tell me.
I think he does. There might be a little difference because sometimes the timers are...
Yeah.
Like, I remember one of the previous matches, it was looking like one of them had a big advantage, but because of the timers being a little desynchronized, it was actually the other way around.
No, SpeedGaming should sync them up, and they are synced up right now.
Right now they are, yeah. Luckily, that helps a lot. And
Okay.
speaking about helping a lot, I think this one's almost about to help two messy neighbors, or one of them is messy at least.
Yeah, the other one's a tidy neighbor. So
Yeah.
Here comes.
Yeah, I don't think his the garden will be that tidy anymore after we are done with it.
Okay, so they're only like 20 seconds apart, and anything can still happen in the pub and the back garden area. You can also see that they both lured the shopkeeper all the way to the back, and with glasses. These glasses may become important because it just speeds up a little bit of the thing they do in the back gardens over here, where you need to dress up a bust with glasses, which they have, a hat, and a pipe.
Yeah, normally you would have to take the glass from Roger, the tidy neighbor. As you can see here, they are lying on the table. But because they bring it along from the shop, and Roger has this habit of eating anything he doesn't want out of his garden because he's somewhat tidy, it saves a lot of time having to bring all the objects over.
Everything that's not his, he eats just the other way.
Yeah, he's tidy, but not the most polite.
Has anyone put the rake in the lake yet? Yes. Both players have raked the lake.
Yeah, it should be noted that to progress here in this game, to progress to new areas, there's only... You don't have to do all tasks. You can actually skip one of the normal tasks before the final task unlocks. I'm listening to the music again. I really love the music in this game.
Disdonn is currently getting rid of the fake duck so that we can be the most sexy, or that the goose can be the most sexy animal alive with a bow.
It's a fake goose.
Yeah. A little bit info about Tina, like what her priorities are. Pretty much she knows immediately if there's an item next to the bust. And her one goal in life is closing the gate that we abruptly open.
Yeah, one can argue it's tying ribbons because she has a few of those in town. But I actually wonder, one thing I've seen happen with Tina at the fence is her sort of going into a very weird pose and glitching out.
You mean her just praying for it?
Yeah, that. How does that happen?
Oh, easy. That happens when you... what is happening here right now? Disdonn just angered the neighbor, and that might cost him some time. But that happens when Tina is directly on top of the bow.
I see.
That you're talking about. Don't ever do that.
Right, good to know. I also see that Briguy took a little different approach with getting the ribbon tied on. He didn't use the fence at all.
Using the fence, like, Tina found out that it was closed and you want that not to happen.
True, but if at some point, if you did right, Tina shouldn't have even the fence closed at all.
That is unfortunate on Disdonn's side.
Oh, the ribbon?
Yeah, the ribbon was found.
No. Now it's even more unfortunate. The newspaper and
yeah.
Yeah, that's unlucky. He didn't get Roger barefoot yet, did he?
No. That was the part that went all broken. So, this is unfortunate for Disdonn. Whereas Briguy is, well, on the way to finishing off the back gardens area.
Right. Disdonn is just stalling Tina by keeping her down there, by reopening the fence. Is he gonna wait for Roger to... Yeah. A lot of back and forth honking.
Briguy is currently waiting for the earliest occurrence of getting into the little gate area.
Yeah.
Ah, perfect.
Disdonn was a little lucky with his recovery there. It would have taken longer if Roger went back to newspaper cycle. Luckily he didn't, but he still has to wait right now.
Told you, anything can happen.
And it's time for the pub. Do you like the pub, Recalled?
You mean the area of pubs in general?
Either one.
Pubs are right, but the pub area is probably, like, after mastering the back gardens a bit, even though the back gardens are a bit trolly, this might be the hardest area in the game to do it very, very well. And I have no... I wonder what Briguy currently is doing, route-wise. Well, first of all, making sure that Old Man Jenkins actually scares a little bit and break the dartboards. And masterfully evades Box Girl. Box Girl is the worst NPC in the game. She just walks up and down. She does nothing to you, but she can delay you by a lot just because of...
She does nothing to you, and yet she ruins so many runs.
She does, that's perfect. Then there's Finny, the guy that's chasing Briguy right now. Briguy's priority is getting you out of the pub area if he sees you.
No, that's Finny's priority, it's not Briguy's priority.
Oh, that is some good cycling on Briguy's part. Briguy honked a little bit. By the way, honk. To make sure that Zeta or Old Man Jenkins didn't sit down.
Yeah, some of us like to call him Zeta. Fun references.
And currently Briguy is dancing around with Pub Lady. Because if she sees the water or the boat, then she will know that it isn't there or it's on, and that will waste some time. So currently you can see that Briguy is like hiding the boat and making sure that she doesn't see it. Because right now Briguy finished all of the tasks, and thus she's going to do the final task, which is opening up the final task.
Yeah, in the meantime, Disdonn did make it to the pub. There's not much, however, that can slow Briguy down. Well, there is, but from the looks of it, it doesn't look like he's past the worst of it. So Disdonn will have to be really quick, and maybe there will have to be some bad RNG on Briguy's side for this match to turn. It's still possible, however.
Yeah, the escape is pretty tricky sometimes.
Yeah, and while Box Hero was about to throw Briguy, I think... Wait, what's Finny doing? Commentator's curse? Hello?
No, Briguy has some difficulty getting rid of the line of sight with Finny.
Yeah,
just in time, we put the bucket on Finny, and Finny becomes a Fallout speedrunner.
Yeah, a part of him at least.
No, he's like a real Fallout speedrunner. He's got tomato on his behind.
Is that a standard thing in Fallout speedruns?
You don't know the reference, okay.
No, I
yeah. In the meantime, Disdonn is recovering. Currently going into Model Town.
Yeah, that was also another glitch. That was actually the same thing as you saw at the start of the game. Still not a glitch.
That's not a glitch.
It's not a glitch.
Lying.
But again, it's not a glitch. It's the same thing as you saw at the start of the games, right?
It's not a glitch, but it's an exploit. And yeah, you're right, Seasot, except he's not Angus.
Oh.
And this is where the escape happens.
Oh, now I get the reference. I see. Oh, that took me way too
Oh,
long.
that is some terrible placement for Finny. Finny is supposed to be back in the pub, but is currently just in the way, and this might not be a game changer, but it's definitely a bad sign for Briguy.
Well, with how it looks, if Briguy isn't patient, which he isn't, this might cost him time. Oh, he did get
better.
Finny to trip, but still though, the chances are more even now.
Oh, and then she comes in.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind, it's all good. There's that technique where you drop the bell a little bit and the NPCs stop running for a little bit. Definitely helpful. In the meantime, Disdonn got to the church, or the castle, or whatever it is.
I think it's a castle, yeah. Well, or it was until the geese destroyed it. Tina. Yeah, you get past Tina. With Tina, there's a few things you can actually do to get her to stop. Stop chasing the bell, and she took it out of the geese's mouth.
Ooh, that was a good reaction thing for Briguy. He almost fell in the other gardens.
Yeah, if he did, he would have gone all the way around, and that would have been not so.
Oh, that
favorable.
is not good. Roger has it in his hand, and he might throw it over. Nope, Briguy stole it.
Just in time. And Disdonn is about to get out of pub. Right, so Briguy only needs to go back through the shopping area and the gardens. The shopping area, I don't think there's much that can go wrong, but we'll see how the NPCs...
Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
You know, I swear, this is commentator's curse.
No, this is you not doing it right. There can be a lot wrong, especially with shopkeeper in the beginning with the broom in her hand. That is a curse. But the first thing that shopkeeper does when you're in the area always is the bell.
Right, it does seem Disdonn also got some delays, but he's about to get over, so unless okay.
As of right now, the bell return, he's doing way better.
True. He's also I do have to say though.
Oh, Briguy did a smart move right there.
Yeah, he's finally past the worst. There's not much that can go wrong in the gardens.
Instead of trying, he actually he just waited, played it out, got rid of the broom, and that stunned the shopkeeper for a bit.
Yeah, a little patience is sometimes all that it takes. And I think with that, the match is decided. In the end, it's actually a lot closer than on first glance.
In the meantime, Disdonn just waltzed right through the back street area.
Yeah, here's that technique that Regal mentioned earlier, by the way. On Disdonn side.
So we're not seeing rock skip from Briguy, which is unfortunate. And that is the first win for Briguy.
The first neat little crown, which is a reference to the 100% category, by the way, if you don't know. But yeah, that is the decider of the first match. It will be a best of 3. And I think we can still see game 3. Disdonn is about to finish as well. Let's see if the runners will be ready soon.
That was still a pretty alright run for Disdonn. Unfortunately, Backgarden screwed everything up for him. But that is the name of the game.
Well, I'd argue to say it was Bell return. the bell return was quite interesting. A lot went not as
Yeah.
planned.
And they did finish like 24 seconds apart from each other.
Which is not too bad, to be honest.
You can definitely see if anything goes wrong, it just goes wrong. Bad.
Yeah, there's a lot that can go wrong, unfortunately.
Big bad.
Yeah, it seems one furnace is once a moment. So in the meantime, Rico, what would you say has the clear advantage, or how to word this is was favored to win according to you?
No, I feel like the scales are pretty much even. It's just execution.
Yeah, because we saw this done like behind a bit. Where did it go wrong for him? Think it was the back gardens, wasn't it? It does seem the run is already.
Nah, I feel like both of them can. They're on an equal level.
Fair enough, then we'll see soon if the scores will be equal again. I do hope so. And the runners have been counted down. We'll see them honk in just a bit. There's a delay, just like usual, which can be a little tricky. But yeah, we'll be hearing them honk soon.
Honk? We need some help. Can we get chat to
Oh,
honk? Oh, there we go.
speaking of the honk.
And here go the runners. Not one of them is honking the bell. That's unfortunate.
Can you actually do that without slowing down?
I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not too bad. Okay, Disdonn got the elite since he got the whatever you call it, the squeeze. Let's see what the RNG is all about. Both of them, well, Briguy had like the middle RNG, where Disdonn was really, he had the worst spawn that he could have gotten. Hopefully both of them get to wet them on time. That's a positive for Briguy and a positive for Disdonn.
Right. So, while I want to, we haven't addressed the priorities of the groundskeeper yet, I think. The groundskeeper does prioritize his keys, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, he does prioritize mostly of his keys. Like, if he doesn't have his keys on his body, he will actually go after you and try and snatch you, but as soon as you, like, let go of it, he'll go like, okay, I'll go back to my keys right now. And that is something that the runners actively use when they get the trowel all the way to the store.
Yeah, because what happens there is just the groundskeeper does prioritize chasing you if you have his item.
You can actually see that both runners actually made a small mess of the gardens right now. That is for the bell return, hoping that both of the that Willy will actually just clean it up rather than not be in the way. But that's a chance thing that you can have.
Yeah, we aren't exactly sure how that works out.
Oh, we are. It's just random.
Is it completely random?
Not entirely sure about that part.
I reckon it.
So... Oh, did that go in? I think it did. And both of them functioned. It's a really, really small area where the trial needs to be in for the buyback to happen. So I do see that this one uses a different order of events here. And that is for both runners the final task to have spawned. A little bit of
Right.
problems with the trowel over there. And I would say that there's like a 10 to 15 second difference in between the runners. And as you saw in the previous run, anything can still happen. Locking themselves in with the goggles again.
Yeah, the back gardens RNG can create great differences between the runs, as well as execution. Of course, it's a combination of both. And Roger is still on newspaper cycle, which is good because once he does have the newspaper, as you see, that's the only way he tilts up his left foot, in which case we can take off his slipper.
Oh, that is bad for Disdonn, but he recovers by actually taking the slipper outside of reach there.
Yeah, he's going a bit safer this time around. I reckon it is because of the troubles he had last time.
No, it was a mistake that he made. I think he double tapped. In any
Regardless,
case,
he now puts it behind the bush on the top, which is also a little safer than the one. So, by the way, we haven't addressed it yet, but what you can do here with Roger is if you walk around the table just the right time and run down, there's a chance Roger does lose sight of you. Let's see if Disdonn gets it this time. Yeah, like this. That way he won't chase you down there and it will allow you to get the items over the hedge easily.
Briguy is on good cycle. Although the bust isn't completely dressed up yet. Unfortunately, this one had some problems where Roger, the guy, isn't exactly on cycle. Oh, this one is... I don't know what his move is. This could be good, could be a little bit less good.
Yeah, I don't know. Tina can't reach the vase, so it shouldn't be a big deal.
So Tina knows that the bell is currently being used.
Why don't you go? I'm not sure if this.
No, that is her second biggest priority.
Yeah, that's why I was wondering why he did that. It is possible to skip the wall talk if you do the bell last, correct? Because Roger will have to go to the...
Yeah. If you do it well enough.
And Disdonn and Briguy are right now a classic Goose. Let's see if they can stay that way. But Briguy is about to get the final task done. Just waiting until Well, I think he was pushed through the fence by Tina just there.
Oh, is that a glitch? It's a glitch that doesn't add anything. If anything, might have lost a bit. Yeah.
It's a bit unfortunate, but sometimes there's nothing you can really do about this game glitching you.
For the sake of the tournament, it loses time, so doesn't get penalized for it.
Penalized.
Penalized.
Right, Disdonn waiting there until Tina finally clips the rose, because if he doesn't, again, the fence will be seen by her, and if she sees it, that means it's gonna lose time.
Okay, so it might be a bit cheeky that Disdonn, and Briguy for that matter, are taking the bra. But the bra is actually the best item to take. which is it's right in the path, and it doesn't slow you down where the socks will. Maybe an even better thing. Oh, Disdonn having some problems getting outside, but that happened correctly. And it's only like a little bit behind. Anything can still happen.
The difference is much closer than as it was in last run, so we will have to see how it ends, but it still has a chance of turning around as well.
Oh, Disdonn doing the strat where he opens the gate first. Which... okay. It's not per se faster.
He got also stuck on the stairs second. One missed cycle by Briguy and it's pretty much even. Yeah, as Ernie just said in chat, that's pretty much what the differences between them right now is. Especially if the Old Man Jenkins cycle. If Briguy misses one of those, that's probably a guaranteed catch up for this Disdonn. Seems to be having some trouble with the bouncer right now.
Yeah, Briguy definitely needs to get rid of Finny at this moment in time. This might be a deal changer. Oh, was just waiting for the old man to actually play darts.
That was smart, to be honest.
Okay, no, that was a big play. In the meantime, dancing around with the pub lady.
Keeping her busy until the water has been done.
Yeah, that was a really good play on Briguy's part. And Disdonn just closely behind Briguy. It's really important to note that you need to hold the toy boat as well as the keys in the gardens for exactly 2 seconds-ish. For the game to actually register that you stole them instead of like just falling down. No problems for Briguy here. That is just a 10-second difference right now, but anything can still happen. Briguy successfully got out of the pub, which might be a problem since there's like a specific path that you want to take. Because of how the items are stacked together. You can walk over some, but others take a little bit to go over. So I'm excited.
Disdonn got the... How do you even call that? It's not a glitch, I cannot call the glitch. How do you call it?
It's an exploit.
How do you call that genius exploit? Do we have a name for it?
No. I mean, we might have, but...
It's just a thing that's not a glitch, but looks like it. Right, both runners are now finally on bell return. We'll have to see how it ends. But as we saw last time with the bell return, there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong. And if it will, I reckon the dice will turn. But Briguy this time has a good pub.
This looks really menacing, but he's pretty safe right now.
To be honest, it looks really menacing, but yeah, it does. As long as he keeps dropping bell, there shouldn't be much of any troubles.
Every
Let's see.
NPC has this area where you can walk in, and barriers where you can't go over, or see, for that matter. And that bridge, where Disdonn just was, is the line for everyone in the pub. And Roger here... Oh, he just found out that his rose was clipped. Roger here can't actually go outside of his gardens for whatever reason. Disdonn actually activating the bell as a
As a measure to keep Tina a little
distraction,
longer
yeah.
busy. Yeah, a little distraction. It's the right way to put it. And
Briguy actually took a bigger lead, and let's see what happens. Oh, this might actually be... Yeah, this is good for Briguy. Just waltzed through. Way better than last match.
Is he swagging with the bell?
No, that's actually a strat.
I know, but the NPCs were far enough, I reckon. He didn't really have to do that.
And there, little Timmy just walking around. Disdonn's PB here is 1545. So if he plays it right, this might be a small PB for him.
I think it is. By the way, speaking about those barriers, the one for the groundskeeper is right in front of where Briguy goes now. There's a invisible barrier right where the water ends and where the area of the tutorial part is.
Wait. What? Timmy has the bell? I've never seen that before. So the groundskeeper was still in the store area for whatever reason. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Ooh, this might be a baby PB, if anything.
I think it is.
Briguy got the win, which is good for that. So congratulations, Briguy. Disdonn currently going in. I don't think he'll get a PB. He'll just miss it by a few seconds. Yeah, he misses it by like 6 seconds. And that's Disdonn. They both finished pretty close together.
Indeed. For Disdonn, that's also rather close to his PB.
So yeah, GG's to both runners. There were some pretty good plays here. Hey Disdonn, hey Briguy.
Welcome in.
First of all, Briguy, congratulations on the wins. Those were some pretty sick matches for the both of you.
Yeah, I felt like I played alright. A couple mistakes here and there, but overall worked out.
Well, so good job on the runs. How do you feel when the first bell return was kind of painful? What happened?
I was playing it really aggressive, so I knew I had some time to work with, right? I knew I was quite a bit ahead. And so I was just practicing, like, trying some fast strats, and it didn't work out so well. So second race was a lot closer, and so I played it much safer, like waiting for the guy to walk farther before I passed him, and like baiting out, what is it, Roger, like to go around him. Like, I just played it a lot safer with the bell.
Right. What about you, Disdonn? With your first run, it was the back gardens that kind of hindered you, correct?
Yeah, Roger saw his slipper, and then I wasn't able to steal it from him fast enough, which cost me a lot of time. I was actually fairly ahead up until that point, it seemed like.
Yeah, you were.
And I went and got behind because of that.
You actually, the first match, you were actually apart by 24 seconds at the end, which was actually good, seeing like everything that happened for the both of you. For Disdonn, yeah, Roger finding everything again. For Briguy, the bell return, whatever happened. Also, how was in the second match, Briguy? How was dancing with Finny?
Which one is that?
You were just making circles with Finny because you were waiting for the old man to play darts.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. I had been in that situation before on a few runs, so I was sort of used to it. Like I can kite him around all there without being too worried. But yeah, I didn't want him to see me, but like the timing worked out that I had to wait a bit, so I think that was the move. Because I really didn't want to miss that dart cycle. That would have been another like 20, 30 seconds, right?
I am very surprised that our rounds were as close as they were because my practice for the last 2 hours before this, yeah, I don't think I got a single. I did not get a single sub 17.
Wow. Well,
out of
you
2
definitely
hours worth of
played
attempts.
well here. Yeah, this was scary, especially like both races. I got pretty nervous towards the end. You were coming up real close on me.
You got close to a PB actually, up to when Willie was actually in the high
I
street
know,
area.
right? Like I wasn't even looking at chat. I was not looking at my timer. I was just trying to focus so hard because it's like, God, I was like 1 second ahead at pub, and it's like I can PB by just a tiny bit if I don't have any mistakes. And then Willie came up on me, and it's like 6 seconds
Willie.
over PB. 6
Willie.
seconds over PB.
Willie of all NPCs is kind of lame.
Like, he was in God tier RNG, and then he spotted me as soon as he bought back his spade for the second time.
By the
It was
way,
terrible.
shout outs to your suit.
Honk.
Right. Does any of you have anything to say still?
Yeah, any last notes for the crew?
Well,
That's
I'm going to be doing Hundo run at Midwinter Speed Sprinter in about 2 weeks on March 7th, also in this lovely Goose costume that I am wearing, which I will be wearing a lot of, obviously. It's my good luck costume, I guess.
Excellent.
Well-
Yeah, I got nothing else. GG's. Thanks to the commentators. Thanks to SpeedGaming. Like, looking forward to more of the tournament.
So yeah, thank you for everything for the runs. Thank you, someone, for commentating.
Thank you as well.
So with this match over, Disdonn actually is out of the tournament, so he has some
Sadly.
time for 100% runs, which might be a good thing.
Yeah.
However you want to say it. Briguy is still in loses round 4, and his next opponent might be either Shattermage, Green Snowdog, or Daka. With that said, if you want to see more Untitled Goose Game, follow both runners. You want to do that, I'll throw some links here. Runners, if you want to follow the commentators as well, you can do so. What's next today? In what is it, like 15 minutes, there's a link to the past randomizer here on SpeedGaming 2. There's some other stuff.
A
SMB
lot of cool
randomizer
stuff to
even.
watch.
Yeah. If you want to see more Untitled Goose Game, however, on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's a match between Spot Motion Animations versus Hippocampus. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Phil Trout versus Red Blues. There's a lot of matches scheduled in right now. 4. Pretty cool. And that's all I have to say for now, I guess. Thank you for SpeedGaming for hosting us.
Thank you very much, SpeedGaming, for the host.
Absolutely.
And thank you to Tasselfoot for organizing this whole tournament. Mostly, it's all him. We're just helping. Yeah, and with that, I think we're gonna call it quits. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. See you Wednesday. And eat your veggies.
Yes, eat your veggies.
Most important of all.